Okay, we're still working with factoring, but in this lesson, we're going to be talking about some special cases that can happen while we're factoring. So remember, first step for factoring is we always check for GCF first, which part A does not have a GCF. So let's go with our product. So our product would be 1 times 49, which is 49. Our sum is the middle, which is 14. So what multiplies for 49 that adds for 14? Hopefully everybody says, oh, that would be positive 7 and positive 7. So I'm going to expand my problem. So x squared plus 7x plus 7x plus 49. And then I'm going to take those terms and put them inside the box. And then I'm going to take out a GCF, which would be x, 7, x, 7. So you're looking at x plus 7 and x plus 7. What makes this a special case is, does everybody notice my two parentheses for my answer are identical? Okay, and that will occur whenever your factors are both the same number. Our factors were positive 7 and positive 7, so we knew that that was going to happen there. Now, if you want, you could also write your answer as x plus 7 with a power of 2 exponent, either way. So the second type of special case we have is one where you notice you don't have 3 terms, you only have 2 terms. So if you have 2 terms, you have to decide, who am I missing? Well, I am missing the middle one. So in my head, I'm going to think of it as being x squared plus 0x minus 9. Is there a GCF? Nope. So then let's go with product is negative 9. Sum is 0. So if my product is negative, then that means I got 1 negative and 1 positive. And to be 0, that means it has to be the same number. So what times itself is 9? And hopefully everybody says 3 and 3. So then I'm going to expand the problem. X squared plus 3x minus 3x minus 9. Gonna make my box and put them inside my box. Okay, GCF, take out what they have in common. And we're looking at x, 3, x. Oh, can't start with the negative, so make sure you take a negative out with your 3. And you get x plus 3 and x minus 3. Now, this problem, when you only have 2 terms, what makes it special is you notice the 2 answers are almost identical. The only thing that's different in the parentheses are the signs. They both have x, x, and they both have 3, 3. It's just one of them is a positive 3 and one of them is a negative 3. Next problem. Is there a GCF? Nope. So product would be 9 times 25, which is, 225. Sum is negative 30. So what multiplies for a positive 225 and a negative 30? And I need to use negative, negative. And then hopefully everybody says, oh, 15, 15. So negative 15 and negative 15. Expand the problem. So 9x squared minus 15x minus 15x plus 25. Put those terms inside your box. And then we're going to have to take out a GCF. Up and down, 9 and 15 are both divisible by 3, and they each have an x. Oh, can't start with a negative, so we're going to take out a negative. And then 15 and 25 are both divisible by 5. Sideways, 9 and 15 are divisible by 3, and they each have an x. And then 15 and 5 again, or 25 is divisible by 5. So you got 3x minus 5 and 3x plus 5. Okay, last one on this row. So once again, I noticed there's two terms, so I'm missing a term. So I'm going to put 0 in the middle. So plus 0x minus 81. Does it have a GCF? Nope. So then my product would be 4 times negative 81, which is negative 324. And my sum is 0. Now, to multiply for a negative, you have to have one positive and one negative. Now, we know these numbers have to be identical to get 0. Now, this is a lot larger than Part B. In Part B, our product was 9, and that was a small number and easy to deal with. But 324 is a large number. So, what you can do if you're having a hard time trying to think of identical numbers is on this type, you could use your calculator and type in the square root of 324. And if you type in the square root of 324, your calculator will tell you it's 18. So 18 times 18. And we're going to use one negative and one positive to get negative 324 and 0. So now expand the problem to 4 terms. Then we're taking those 4 terms and putting them inside the box. Okay, GCF. 4 and 18 are both divisible by 2, and they each have an x. Oop, can't start with a negative, so take that out. 18 and 81 are both divisible by 9. Sideways, we could take out a 2x and a 9. So we're looking at 2x minus 9 and 2x plus 9. Okay, next row. So when I look at this problem, is there a GCF? And hopefully everybody says, oh, yes, there is a GCF. I can divide by 3, and each one has an x. So I'm going to take out a 3x, which would make it x squared minus 4. Now I'm going to look at the part that's inside the parentheses, and let's factor that. The middle term is missing, so my product would be 1 times negative 4, which is negative 4. My sum is 0 because there is no middle term. So what multiplies for negative 4 that adds for 0? Well, that would be negative 2 and positive 2. So expand the problem. X squared minus 2x plus 2x minus 4. Okay, we're going to make a box. Put those 4 terms inside the box. I can take out an x. Can't start with the negative, so negative 2. X positive 2. So I got x minus 2, x plus 2. But hold on. Don't forget, you have a GCF out in front, so you got to take that GCF and bring it down here and put it in front of your answer. Now you are finished. Okay, next problem. Does it have a GCF? Why, yes, it does. Each number is divisible by 2. So then you're looking at 2 parentheses 25x squared minus 16y squared. Okay, product would be 25 times negative 16, which is negative 400. There is no middle term, so that means the middle term is 0. So what multiplies for negative 400 that adds for 0? Hopefully everybody says positive 20, negative 20. But what if you didn't know that? What could you do? Well, we set up above, you could take the square root of 400, and that would give you 20, and that's how you would know to use positive 20 and negative 20. So now I'm going to expand it. So 25x squared plus 20x y Because remember, first term has x, second term has y, so that means the middle would have had xy minus 20xy minus 16y squared. So I'm going to take those four terms and put them inside my box. So 25x squared, 20xy minus 20xy minus 16y squared. Okay, GCF. Well, we can take out a 5x. And then over here, we can take out a 4y. Cross, we can take out a 5x. Oh, can't start with a negative. And also take out a 4y. So you're looking at 5x plus 4y and 5x minus 4y. Don't forget to put your GCF out in front, which my GCF was a 2. Done. All right, last one. Does it have a GCF? Why, yes, it does. I notice each number can be divided by 4, and each term has an x. So I'm going to take out a 4x for my GCF, which will leave me with x squared plus 6x plus 9. So my product is 9. My sum is 6. So what multiplies for 9 that adds for 6? Hopefully everybody says 3 and 3. So expand it to 4. Expand it to 4 terms. Then we're going to make our box. We're going to put those inside of our box. And then take out our GCF. And GCF here, I can take out an x, a 3, an x, a 3. So I got x plus 3, x plus 3. Put your GCF out in front, which was 4x. Or, remember, you could write your answer as 4x parentheses x plus 3 quantity squared. And we're done.